Just so we're clear, this is the white supremacy symbol.
Just so you know, that symbol has been used for over 450 years as the OK symbol. It's also used as sign language for OK. It's you liberal leftist retards that have decided to make it a white supremacy symbol because everything that you disagree with, you want to make it about race. America proud.
So how I stumbled upon this guy was because he was talking smack to Modern Warrior. So I poked around a little bit on his page and I stumbled upon the video that I played for you here, which he has comments turned off on. So let's have a discussion about this, because words and symbols change over time and get bastardized and hijacked for different groups. So let me read you this article now. Symbols are powerful as they represent greater things, ideals, and values, but they don't last forever. Many of them have existed for centuries, and cultures change. Their meanings also change. We have rounded up the most popular symbols that have changed in meaning and no longer represent what they used to do. The first one that came to my mind, which was in this first also, is the swastika. One of the most potent symbols of hate and oppression today, the swastika reminds us of Nazi propaganda and fascism following World War II, widely recognized. What it used to mean. However, the swastika symbol has a prehistoric origin much longer than 250 years, and a positive meaning. In Sanskrit, the term swastika translates into well-being. It's been used by Coca-Cola and Canadian hockey teams before it was bastardized by the Nazis. Now let's cover the next biggie. Also a very popular symbol, the cross. The most familiar symbol of Christianity, the cross is commonly associated with Jesus Christ's life along with the beliefs of salvation, resurrection, and eternal life. However, the symbol predates the Christian churches and carries different meanings. According to the Illustrated Bible, a variation of the symbol called St. Anthony's cross was fashioned like a capital T. Deriving from the Babylonian god Tammuz from ancient Babylon, the use of the cross spread to Egypt, Syria, India, and China. In Roman times, the cross was used for persecuting disgraced soldiers, slaves, and political activists. Since it was the most brutal and shameful way to die, it carried darker meanings and became known as a symbol of persecution, racism, and violence. So isn't it funny that so many Christians now persecute political activists? Interesting. And there's much more. If you're interested in more symbols that have been bastardized and changed, I'll do. So there are a lot of symbols over the centuries that have been hijacked and misappropriated. This is the one that I really want to discuss from that man's post. So let me read you an article from NPR. The OK hand gesture is now listed as a symbol of hate. The OK hand gesture, commonly seen as a way of indicating that all is well, has now been classified as something else, a symbol of hate. On Thursday, the Anti-Defamation League, a Jewish civil rights organization, added 36 symbols to its Hate on Display database, including the finger index to thumb sign that in some corners of the internet has become associated with white supremacy and the far right. Oren Segal, director of the ADL's Center on Extremism, told NPR that for years, on fringe online message boards such as 4chan, 8chan, the OK sign has been deployed in memes and other images promoting hate. Given the number of white supremacists who have adopted it, he said it now carries a nefarious message. So while this symbol has meant other things, it has been hijacked. This guy may not want to admit it, which in his commentary to Lance, which led me here, seemed pretty apparent that this guy doesn't want to look at things or look at himself. Context is always key, Siegel said. More people than not will use the OK symbol as just OK, but in those cases where there's more underlying meaning, I think it's important for people to understand that it could be used and is being used for hate as well. According to the website Know Your Meme, as a prank, 4chan users in 2017 launched a campaign to flood social media with posts linking the OK hand gesture to white power movement. Commenters on the message board appropriated images of people posing in the White House and other locations, making the hand symbol as proof that it was catching on. Anyway, you can do more research on this, and you can see in this image white pride or white power. So this symbol has been appropriated by white supremacists. And, you know, we need to pay attention to things like this, and it's not okay. I posted a video earlier of Kyle Rittenhouse posing in a pub with a bunch of adults making this symbol, and their faces were blurred out, but Kyle's wasn't. But they're Proud Boys. So that guy's mistaken. He can't handle the truth, and he attacks others for it. He also made his video unduetable and turned off comments. I wonder why, because he doesn't like facts. So there's the facts, Jack.